All right, welcome to our coaching chat. We got a great group on the call today, and we are going to continue with the momentum from conference. And really, there were a group of us who hunkered down after conference and really started digging into how are we going to take the inspiration that we got at conference and turn it into activation. And the only way we can do that is if we have a plan, we work the plan, we review the plan, we track our activity, revise it each week, and start that feedback loop over again. And so what we're going to do is continue to kind of process that while we're on the call right now. And just one second. I'm going to put everyone on mute. If you're not on mute, let's do it, and then we'll unmute in a minute. And so what we want to do is get really, really good at creating an action plan. And I'm here to tell you, I'm a pretty good planner, but I am going to take it to the next level, because when we plan out our activities, the success that we are going to have is definitely going to skyrocket. And so what we're going to do is kind of think about those of us who met after conference. We had about 12 of us. We talked about, where is my desire and energy level as far as taking this business to the next level, 1 to 10. And then the second question to ourselves would be, at what level am I currently functioning? And then the third question is, how do I bridge that gap? And we bridge the gap with an activity plan on a weekly basis. And so I'm going to show you right now what my activity plan is for this week. I don't care what the plan looks like. You know, back to my saying, systems are a dime a dozen, but if you're going to be successful, you better have one. And so what I'm going to do right now is I am going to share my screen with you all, and you're going to see my action plan for the week. And I found this I created this and put it in our new distributor launch. And so I'll take y'all right where it's located. If you like this, it's pretty simple. You could jot it down on a piece of paper. But every single Sunday night or Monday, my challenge is that we have an action plan. You know, how bad do we want it? At what level are we functioning? How do I bridge the gap? And that is with an action plan. And so here's this action plan form. What I want to challenge you guys is every week, somehow, some way, develop yourself by watching some kind of video, some kind of training. We're in the process of you know, Eric Worre has those 9 skills. We are in the process of developing almost like a developmental plan for new distributors. And so you could always work on a particular skill or watch a particular video. So here's what I did already last night was I saw on the recordings Facebook page a new Come Join Us video. It was short. I watched it, and immediately I started sharing that video with some people who I want to introduce the business to. And so I already started posting it to specific people, inviting them to do a lunch, coffee, or call with me and let me share the business with them. So that's kind of what I want to challenge you guys is go out there somehow, some way, pick one thing a week you're going to develop yourselves, and then turn around and use it immediately. Either take what you learned from that training and begin to implement it. Like right now, you guys are on this coaching call. That's what you can fill in from a developing yourself standpoint, and then take what you hear today and implement it. The next thing I want you guys to do on a weekly basis is literally, who are new people I'm going to reach out? What prospects am I going to reach out to? And I'm going to walk you through. So I met Letty on the plane. gave her a sample of the Juice Plus Complete. She told her all about Juice Plus. She's all fired up and pumped about Juice Plus. She was flying to New York for 2 months. So I'm going to follow up with Letty this afternoon. I've already followed up with Christy Parkman. Okay, someone needs to make sure they're muted. Okay, so I'm going to follow up. I've already connected with Christy and Katie this morning, 2 brand new distributors. I'm in the process of signing up. And then I'm going to contact Tiffany, who is another distributor. So these 3 are all in one line. And immediately we've got 3 new distributors in a line right now. And so I'm going to follow up with all 3 of them, get them signed up, make sure their orders are placed. So that's 3 prospects. Grace is somebody who I met at my mom's retirement facility, and she is interested in getting the research and getting on Juice Plus. So I'm going to put a packet of information together for her today. Katie Willis and Kaylina, not ever met those 2. They're a referral from actually a customer of mine. And I'm going to follow up with both of them because both of them are interested. So those are my prospects. Actually, I'm going to try to, this is a weekly plan, but I'm going to try to knock all that out today. And then these are people who I've connected with last week that I'm following up with this week. So Kyra is someone I took to dinner. I've talked to her about becoming a distributor and placing an order. So I am going to follow up with her this week. Amy is a chiropractor that Sandy Dial and I are working on. And I'm going to get with Sandy Dial, see if we can't go have lunch with this chiropractor and get this chiropractor going. Roberta Dunn is somebody I've invited 5 times to my house to an event. She's not come. So now I'm going to reach out. She would be an awesome distributor. So I'm going to reach out, see if I can line up coffee with Roberta this week. Tammy Pattison is somebody I saw and talked to last week at the hair salon. She will make a phenomenal distributor. So I'm going to invite her to coffee and see if I can get into a Juice Plus conversation with her. Heather Smith is somebody who we've kind of set some dates up to talk. I want her back on board. She's a customer who's fallen off, and I want her back on board actually as a distributor. So I'm going to see if I can get coffee with her. Lois McNair is somebody that I knew back in high school. We've reconnected on Facebook, and I want to take that to the next level. So I'm going to send her a Facebook message and see if I can keep the conversation going. And then Deborah Elliott is a new distributor that just came on board. I wanted her to go to conference, and she wasn't able to, so I'm going to reach back out to her, talk to her about conference, and see if I can't really get her plugged in and moving forward. So that's my game plan of prospects and follow-ups for this week. Here are the dates for, and this is when I'm going to challenge you guys. You want 3 dates, at least 3 events on your calendar when it comes to invite, so you have people to invite to. So I need to make flyers. Our local live event's going to be on October 29th, and our virtual event is going to be November 5th. I need to make flyers for those 2 events, and I'll post the November event on Team Extreme. And then I just, the JPTV event, I just went to it, saw that it's on October 24th, which I guess would be Thursday night. And it's an Ironman, Jason Fowler. And immediately I thought of a guy I've talked to about being a customer and distributor who was my security guy. And he is a bodybuilder and a trainer. So he's the first person that came to mind that I'm going to invite to this JPTV event. And then lastly, from a tool standpoint, one of the things that I'm trying to do, and I'm going to challenge everyone on this call, you think of the people who you've either brought on board as a brand new distributor, maybe they've already done their HLP or their 2,000 plus. My goal is, and I've got a list of it there, I have about 10 of those people that I'm going to ensure every week that I'm touching base with those brand new distributors. One, inviting them to our coaching call, but two, really helping them learn how to create an action plan like this. Because if we got inspired, those of us who went to conference. Now, and those of you who didn't, I hope you'll feel our inspiration and you will jump on board. But it really, when the rubber meets the road, is when we plan our weeks, track our activity, and make sure that our plan is implemented, and then we go back and revise it week in and week out. You guys, it's the action steps like this, and you guys can see it's simple, and it doesn't, you don't have to use this form. If you've got some system that you can plan, track, review, and then redo if you need to redo anything, and that you consistently do this every Sunday night or Monday morning, it doesn't matter what it looks like. You just need a system. And we all need a system if we're going to be, if we're going to be successful. Can you guys see this feedback loop thing here that I just did? Yes? Everybody, yes? Okay. So the feedback loop is plan, execute, review it. So next Monday, I'm going to pull this out and I'm going to review it. How did I do? Did I actually connect with all these people? Did I follow up with all these people? Did I get my flyers made, and have I started inviting people to these 3 events? Can I continue, what I learned and was kind of brought to memory, this new video? Who else can I send this video to? And then, did I connect with all those new people on my team and help them get into this DMO planning every single week? Because what I know is if I can teach them how to plan, kind of back to this, plan, execute, review, revise it, and repeat it. If I can get them into this feedback loop for themselves, they're going to develop into an awesome distributor. And it is up to us as their upline to ensure that we are training them, teaching them, moving them along to the point that they get to sales coordinator and that we've worked ourselves out of a job. They don't need us anymore because they know how to go out there and duplicate themselves. But in order for them to duplicate themselves, they have to be in this mode of planning. Now, all right, I'm going to stop sharing for a minute. And I love Teamsy, because I think Teamsy is great to help me track every single day. Am I doing what I need to do? And I've got all my prospects, customers, distributors in one place, and I'm tracking my activity with them. But I think something like this planning form every single week, making a plan, executing the plan, reviewing the plan, revising the plan, and then starting back over, that's going to hold our feet to the fire. And so I'm here to commit to you, I will be doing that plan every single week, because I know that's how I'm going to be successful. And I am going to challenge, there are 20 of us on this call, I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to screenshot before everyone gets off. I'm going to screenshot everyone on this call. You guys, let's hold each other accountable to this plan, to executing the plan, to daily or weekly reviewing that plan, revising it if something's not working, revising it, and making sure that it works for us. All right? All right. I want to hear from you guys. I know that's simple, and it's like, oh my gosh, Elaine, you're making a big deal out of a piece of paper. it is the activity that that one piece of paper will produce. And I'm telling you guys, we will have a slew of people on stage come March if we implement an action plan like this. All right, so let me hear from you. Does that make sense? Did I go through it too fast, or questions on that? Let me hear from you.
I think it made a lot of sense. Just thinking back, because I'm 1 year into the business, and I'm kind of just thinking, staying organized, going back and trying to review what I did, what didn't work, what needs to be modified. It's actually just helped me grow stronger as a distributor. So this is something that I try to implement weekly, but like you're saying, it needs to be consistently every single week. And then we can also pull these documents and stay even more organized with who did we contact 6 weeks ago, who did we talk to a month ago. We can just go to this paper and just pull it up. So I love it. I think it's going to be really good for us as a team to really implement it stronger.
Good. And you guys help me to continually, and I'm going to stop the